Hello survivors and welcome to another The Spell Brigade. In today's video we are playing on the Wizard King. We are going to be using Magic Missile on hardcore on the Frozen Ancients, and this is actually because you guys wanted to see Magic Missile during hardcore. Well, I don't know if it was during hardcore, but I had a few requests to see Magic Missile. Now the reason we're using Frozen Valley is actually because there is a lot of nothing around us, if that makes sense. It actually has one of the, I think the Verdant Valley, if that's what it was called, the Verdant Forest, or the first level, is actually a lot more gaps, not gaps, but like there's a lot of area where you can hit yourself when you get the augment where the magic missile explodes when it hits something or at the end of its life. So we didn't want to play on that level. It is quite strong though when you get a lot of armor, but do remember this is on hardcore difficulty. So I just thought, it might be a lot easier for us if we're playing this with a little bit more area to run around and things like that. Now, because this is hardcore and because Magic Missile just in the very beginning of the run is really, really bad, we are going to be running through a lot of those what do you call them, canyons, I guess we could call them those sulfur vents, if that's a better way of saying them. And that's going to allow us to kill things, or at least deal more damage to everything around us without necessarily having to worry about it. So there is an area on the left hand side, it's over here, where there are 3 of these vents that we will end up using quite a bit to try and kill all of these little guys around us with less effort. So that's why we use this map. 2 reasons: the amount of area around without buildings or walls to hit, and then the next one is using these vents to deal additional damage to enemies so that we can level up a little bit faster, a little bit quicker. Now we are going to take the armor. There's a couple of reasons. One's because of the brand new relic that's going to increase our damage, and then we also taking it because when we get the explosive damage done on the magic missile augment, we don't really want to be dealing damage to ourselves, and that's going to help us reduce the amount of damage the explosion is going to do to us. So that's why we need to get as much armor as possible. Alright, I think we landed up with the worst possible upgrade possible. Not upgrade, the objective. But we did land up getting Solar Pulse, so that could be a saving grace for it. Don't know if that's enough to destroy them. It wasn't. So we are going to have to take a bit of damage. Beautiful Veil of Haste we're seeing over there. We are very happy to see that. Did I only destroy? I swear we destroyed 2. But it was only 1. I'm seeing things. Come on, game, I need to destroy these. How am I meant to destroy them if they don't want it to be destroyed? Alright, we're gonna grab the XP gain over there. I don't know how I'm meant to get to these. We do still have to unlock the Wizard King's second skin. So dying over here and using that is actually, it's okay. It's not the end of the world because we still have to kill things with the resurrection beam. Grab the spell range, and we need to go find more statues. A lot of the time they land up in those slow brushes, which isn't fantastic, but it's not the end of the world. And there we go, 1 more destroyed. There's 2 over here, which is great. We do get the cooldown. I'm going to go cooldown instead of damage first. That should put us in a better spot for killing things a little bit faster. Oh man, I think, oh wow, how did I not take damage on the arse over there? Of course we took damage going off of the arse, but that's alright. Still 2 more statues. There we go. Both of them are within vision. And getting a legendary health regen over here would be really, really fantastic as well. But let's see what happens. Alright, Magic Missile aims for the enemy with the most health. It also increases the base range by 22%. So let's go and grab that. That just means it's going to focus a specific enemy, which is okay. It's not really the end of the world. Not the greatest augment because it does make it a little bit more difficult to kill things right in front of you. but that's why we can go and land up taking skills like Solar Pulse or something like Arcane Broadsword, even Astral Orb if you want to. Just something else that's going to attack the very first thing that you look at. And a beautiful Veil of Haste over there. That's going to help us deal damage with Solar Pulse. That's going to help us deal damage with our Magic Missile. As you can see, we just need the split now for the Magic Missile, and that's going to give us a whole lot more damage. If we get enough cooldown, we might even be able to get more than one Magic Missile out at a single time. But then we got to increase the range, increase the cooldown, and we should be good. Come on, give me lightning. Dude, we have been so unlucky every time with upgrades. So we get fire, it's pretty good because we do pierce. So it's not the end of the world, it's not terrible. But plasma, or I think the Sulfur Storm is the best upgrade in the game, at least in my opinion. I could be wrong. I know a lot of people do like fire as well, but Sulfur Storm is really like up there in my, if you get it, you're in a very good spot. But we did get fire, not the end of the world. It does mean we have to kind of look at getting spell damage quite a lot though, because the amount of damage does affect how much the burning damage deals as well. So we're in a bad spot here. We're going to just move away. We did have enough speed to move away from this guy. I do want to just pick up that health pot wherever it was. I think it's down that side, so I'm actually not going to, I'm not going to be able to get it just yet. We must just keep in mind that it is there. And there is a magnet on the floor as well, so once we've killed enough things, we can just pop that magnet and get all that XP that we've been losing out on. But we did get a bit of life back. We do have to just be careful. This is hardcore, so we can't unnecessarily, lose life or whatever the case may be. Next objective is up. We get another Veil of Haste over there. The game is loving me. It is a sacrifice, so that's, it's bad and good at the same time. It's bad because we don't want to lose life, but it's good because at the same time we do have to use our Revive Beam. So we will use it, I guess. There we go, we used our Revive Beam. And let's see, we're going to grab the Necro Will. That's actually a pretty decent one. And these guys should blow up, completing that for us. Fantastic. Alright, luckily for us, we did get the augment over here, so it splits into 2 on hit at the end of their lifetime. So in the last video, we did show that for some reason this augment is bugged. So it says they split they split into 2 on hit or at the end of their lifetime. Unfortunately, they do not split on hit. It's only at the end of their lifetime. So I don't know why, but for some reason they don't do as they say that the augment says that they do. So hopefully it's something that the devs will work on fixing. There is the next update, coming soon, TM, but hopefully it's something that they look into getting or fixing when the next update, or even a hot fix before then would be great. We picked up luck and movement speed there. We only really want to focus on the Magic Missile in terms of skill wise, and that's going to help us get to the next infusion a lot quicker, and that's also going to help us with the damage for the skill as well. I do want this relic. At least we know where the relic is, but we couldn't get it just yet, so we're gonna have to loop around. Unfortunately, we did break the chest though, so that's good. I was gonna say we couldn't break the chest, but we did manage to. So we're just gonna loop around again, grab this joint protection, or the other one, very good. Delayed fate is very good, so we are going to grab that very early on. First relic, delayed fate, always the best thing for us, even though every video I say this, but the nerf to it really hurts. Make it 12 at least. got to work on killing things. I think we're actually in a very bad spot here. I know there is a way out of this, but it's through us, which we don't like too much. Lose a lot of control. So I think if we had lightning, we'd be dealing a lot more damage, but because we only got fire, we're not dealing as much as we could be doing. It's okay, we'll just use the vents. Actually, I don't even know if we're killing things or not. I mean, that definitely kills things, but... yeah, there's a trail of XP on the floor over there, but definitely not as much damage as one can have. I think we need like a legendary Titan's Fury on this one. I was hoping we got the legendary over there. Bit unfortunate. We do get the damage though increase. We do get the luck from the delayed fate. And we're in a good spot. We just got to slowly kill things. Just need more augments. We need the life in case we have to reroll. And we just got to hope and pray that we get the augment for it. It doesn't really matter if we don't. If we get something like Necro Will can heal us, we'll take that as well. Just to give us the opportunity to stand in it when we low life and to get more life from it, kind of feel. But let's go loop around and get some of this XP sitting on the floor. We do have the... oh, that's a nice one to get. So that's really, really cool. Allows us to move around freely. And we actually get a Fortune Favors Legendary Luck upgrade. We will grab that. Yes, please. So that is fantastic. We are going to grab the XP just because it's going to be more beneficial to us. Ooh, that was some good movement over there by me. That movement that we took earlier definitely came in clutch over there. Can't say that was anything but the base movement upgrade, giving us the opportunity to dodge the enemies like we did. Oh man, movement speed is probably a really, really good upgrade to invest into. I definitely know that people mention in the beginning of the game, if you're new to it or whatever the case may be, take movement speed in the meta progression. It's not something I mean, in the beginning of the game, especially on the moderate difficulty, I don't think you actually need that much movement speed. So personally, I would say damage, pickup radius is also really, really good, because then you don't have to run around trying to pick up the early... you get levels quite early in the game, depending on who you play with as well. So you might want to focus on the pickup radius, because the more levels means more damage, and the easier your time's going to be. But I know people like the movement speed. Okay, increase our base damage. We do need damage. And we finally get our next augment. We are full life, so we've got 2 rerolls over here. But we do get the explode for the magic missile. So there we go. Fantastic. Now we just need 4 more levels in it. But this is where things start getting interesting with magic missile, because of the explosions. Oh man, okay, I thought maybe we would have been lucky enough to get through there. This is where the armor comes in handy, because those explosions can hit us. They can focus on the walls, especially when we're focusing max health enemies. If we're not careful, it will land up hitting, going for or targeting an enemy that is close to a wall. And we will land up hitting ourselves because we're standing by that wall. So we do have to just be a little bit more wary of where we move and try and stay away from the walls. And that's why the Frozen Ancients is much better than the Verdant Valley, or whatever the area is called, Verdant Forest. I know we're not picking up as much XP as we should be or could be. Ooh man, that's hectic. No, get me off of there. Oh gosh, I accidentally turned around on the ass like a clever person. Okay, we are killing things, but we're just not getting the XP because we can't sit there waiting. So we do need a little bit of a magnet somewhere, you know, lucky enough to grab one. We're not going to grab the cooldown, I mean the speed. We're going to grab the damage over here. We do need more of it. If we could get epic damage, legendary damage upgrades, that would be great. We're happy to use these guys to kind of explode everything around us. So that is going to give us XP. At this moment, I wish I had more movement speed. I don't think we're going to make it. No. Alright, there is a lot of XP here though, as you can see. So that's fantastic, but not really what we needed for ourselves. We're going to grab that. How many levels did we get? Increase the range. We can grab ourselves, I guess Astral Orbs will probably be the best thing. Those were like the 3 worst options for us that we could have got. Alright, and now the final objective. Everything's going to be a lot harder to level or to kind of kill. I mean, not kill. It's going to be hard to get the final augment that we're looking for. Not really the end of the world. I think it's just that it splits another time. There's nothing really behind that. Grab the relic over there. As you can see, we took a lot of damage. We do get the offensive defense. Your damage is increased by 1% for every armor that you have. So that is fantastic. We just got 116 damage, which is a huge amount. Probably a relic that you need for certain skills like Magic Missile to really shine. I don't think we're able to use a tactical revive over here though. But we will see what happens. I don't want to reroll because we still got Delayed Fate that's being used. But it looks like we are going to have to use a tactical revive, unfortunately. Actually, I don't even think we can finish this. We are on arse. Oh man, this is dangerous. Okay, grab more dodge. Dodge is good. XP gain is good in a sense. Got 30 luck. I'm going to re-roll this one. It does mean we don't get the upgrade for the Delayed Fate, but we do get acid, so I guess Pyrotoxin's best. Better than nothing. Not really what we wanted. We didn't get the upgrade, the lightning infusion like we wanted. Over there, as you can see, we deal damage to ourselves. The fire just dealt 36 damage to us. So there you go, very good reason as to, I mean, this is the perfect reason why people say they want like friendly fire turned off. I do understand that, but at the same time it does make for an interesting game, you know, to try and get yourself kind of in the right spot and things like that, so that you have to be wary of where you are. Otherwise, I mean, with the amount of content that's currently in the game, it does make it quite... what's the wording I'm looking for? It's going to be too easy, just with the way that the game works. But I don't know if we have enough freedom over here to complete this. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. It really just depends. I'm going to grab the HP regen over here. I don't think we do. We don't have enough life regen to kind of... Yeah, no, we can't do that just yet. I'm going to be taking too much damage from it. Alright, that's really unfortunate that we got a sealed... the seal the rift over there. I mean, I would have taken anything over it. But unfortunately, that is what the game gave us. And just shows you hardcore. It really is challenging at times. Astral Orb is dealing a whack ton of damage as well just because of that. We do need to get more upgrades into our armor so that we can get indirect damage increases. And now we're just going to run around, try and kill as much as possible. I think going this way is very, very bad. That was risky, but that's alright. Just got to stay away from the magic missile so it doesn't kill us, because it has been doing a lot of damage to us. Luckily, we do heal for quite a decent chunk. Alright, Necrowell's damage. Yeah, we might as well grab it. It is legendary. We are going to see a lot more epics and legendaries now anyway because of the veiled haste. I mean, the delayed fate. And we're also going to see a lot more rares and epics. So I'm happy to take those. We also have the acid, which is armor reduction, or at least, you know, deal more damage to enemies. So that is very, very strong for us as well. Okay, we did get a revive back, so we're in a good spot there. Oh, okay. Ooh, I lived. Alright, legendary increased spell damage over there. That is great. We should have another level over here somewhere. There we go, another level. We can go with crit chance. That's a nice one too. And there's a lot of beautiful XP over here as well, which we just got to go and pick up. Great. Pickup range as well, we can grab that, especially if we want more and more levels. I think 1 or 2 in pickup range isn't really a bad thing. And then there's one more relic. It can be, if we get joint protection, I think we'll be like just in such a good spot. But if we don't, it's really not the end of the world. Just gonna go grab more magic missile upgrades over here. As you can see, our damage is in a spot where we are... Oh my gosh. Oh my golly gosh, the amount of dodging I just did there. We did get hit, but that dodging we did, whew, that was good. It feels so satisfying when you're able to maneuver between enemies like that. There's just something about it. Keep going. Gonna go for more spell cooldown. Pickup range makes it so we can pick up all that XP without going into the slow over there. We are critting quite often, even though our crit chance is only 28%. I've been seeing quite a lot of crits, so getting that 50% crit damage over there is actually really, really strong, really good for us. And I just want this boss to spawn so that we can start hitting him, because I have a feeling it's going to take a little bit longer than expected to kill him. So there we go, he did spawn. We do have burning and we've got the acid, so it shouldn't take too long. But at least while we are being chased by him, we can now look for the final relic and complete this. Let's see what we've got going. I don't even see the boss. The boss is not around us. He's taking the scenic route. There we go. He's back to attacking us. I haven't seen the relic. We're actually in a very bad spot going through here. So that was a bit silly. Hopefully there's not a lot this way. There is a massive crab. These guys hurt. Yep, 900 damage, just like that. Okay, we did dodge the explosion over there, so that's good. I don't see the relic. I can, if the relic is in like one of the bushes or something, I probably won't land up going for it. Just because that will probably kill us. Decrease cooldown even more. The boss is getting hit somehow, but I don't see the relic anywhere. So we're gonna have to probably just forget about it. I probably missed it. I know someone is going to say to me, broken, it was right there. Alright, it doesn't actually matter. It was only joint protection we could have got that was worth something. So let's just go and kill the boss. The relic's probably in the bushes somewhere and I just keep missing it or something like that, to that effect at least. Or maybe there is no relic. Maybe it's only a chance to spawn a relic and we haven't had the chance of it spawning. That could be something too. Alright, so we're going to increase our max life just so that we do actually survive. Because stuff is getting really hectic right now. I don't know if going this way was very clever. Actually, it was fine. He only has 70,000 life left. Although as I'm saying that, it dropped down to 55. So we're dealing huge chunks of damage to the boss. And while we're doing that, we're also gaining a lot of levels. Where is this boss? There he is. Come on, you're nearly dead. Just die for me. Alright, fantastic. We managed to do it. We didn't get the 4th augment. We didn't get an augment at all because we just kind of missed it. So we only finished 4 out of the 5 objectives. We did deal a 3.5 million with a 2,700 DPS on the magic missile. I think the final augment we could have rushed it to about 3,000, 3,500 DPS. If we got lightning as well, that really would have helped. But it was a really fun run regardless. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.